Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. The Richmond County Board of Elections is meeting Tuesday to amend its one-stop early voting plan. On July 17th, State Board of Elections Executive Director Karen Brinson-Bell issued an executive order mandating that early voting locations be open for 10 hours during the weekends of October 17th through the 18th and October 24th through 25th. Brinson-Bell's order also requires the following provisions. Each county board must open at least one early voting site per 20,000 registered voters in the county. A county board of elections may apply for a waiver if its proposed plan sufficiently serves the voting population, maintains social distancing, and reduces the likelihood of long lines. Any county board with only one early voting site must arrange for a backup site and backup staff. County boards may open early voting sites before 8 a.m. and remain open later than 7:30 p.m., provided that the sites other than the county board office or in lieu of site, if only open regular business hours, are all open at the same time. The order, according to the press release, is to minimize the risk of voters and poll workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. The National Weather Service has issued a slew of warnings along the Florida and Carolina coasts as Tropical Storm Isaias makes its way north. Richmond County is currently under a flash flood watch as the storm is expected to drop 2 to 4 inches of rain as it passes by Monday evening and into Tuesday. The watch is in effect until Tuesday afternoon. Neighboring county Scotland has been included in a tropical storm watch. As of 11 a.m. today, Tropical Storm Isaias was just off the coast of Georgia and South Carolina, moving north at 13 miles per hour with 70 miles per hour winds. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper declared a state of emergency ahead of the tropical storm's landfall. Crews responded to a wreck Friday evening after a car drove into an apartment. The incident occurred after 8 p.m. at Lennox Station Apartments on Caroline Street, and crews were dispatched at 8:25, according to Fire Chief Harold Isler. Isler said the driver thought the vehicle was in park, but it was actually still in drive. The driver was taken to a hospital with minor injuries, according to Isler. No other information is currently available. Yesterday, NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley splashed into the Gulf of Mexico aboard SpaceX's Crew Dragon pod. Behnken and Hurley returned from the International Space Station after launching from American soil back in late May. It was the first time America launched a commercial-built rocket with humans on board. According to NASA, the crew performed spacewalks, replaced the space station's batteries, and rerouted power and Ethernet lines. The Crew Dragon left the ISS Saturday, and Behnken and Hurley made 2 orbits around Earth before re-entering the planet's atmosphere on Sunday afternoon. The pod deployed forward parachutes as it touched down into the Gulf. The crew was safely removed from the pod and returned to shore. Another SpaceX launch with a crew on board is expected for September with 3 NASA astronauts and a Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency astronaut. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Flush, Richmond County, located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Trying to keep some high hopes around here despite that dreary weather that's been out there today. Pretty much since I've woken up, it's been feeling miserable due to the way the weather has been. Of course, a lot of that is due to Hurricane Isaias coming through. We talked about it earlier in the show about where it is located. As of 11 a.m., that is where it was located, was off the coast of South Carolina. It's looking to go north still, and we're still seeing rain potentially falling here tonight for it, talking about late tonight. Although at 8 o'clock there is a 30% chance of precipitation. 9 o'clock is showing that increasing to 40% chance with 72 degrees. That's a 10-degree difference from what we reported on Friday evening, where we saw it in the 80s in the evening, and now we're seeing it get down into the 70s. That's going to be about the same story that we're going to be seeing throughout the week because we got a lot of rain ahead. But talking about the immediate forecast right now, we are still seeing rain ahead. And as we take a look at the Sand Hills weather map for tomorrow, we'll be seeing that rain continuing on throughout the day. Rain all over the Sand Hills tomorrow, pretty much all across North and South Carolina. Starting in Fayetteville, it'll be a high of 87 and a low of 74. Down in Rayford, it'll be a high of 86 and a low of 73. Lumberton will be seeing a high of 87 and a low of 75. And Bennettsville will be seeing a high of 87 and a low of 74. Over in Laurinburg, it'll be a high of 87 and a low of 74. Over in Ellerby, high of 86, low of 71. Back in Rockingham and Hamlet, it'll be a high of 86 and a low of 71 as well. And across the PD River in Wadesboro, it'll be a high of 86 and a low of 71. So talking about all that rain coming along this week, like I said, we have a lot of it. In fact, the weather forecast for the next 7 days is full of rain chances. And as you can see up on the board, not really any clouds except for Monday, but there's still that lingering 30% chance. We'll get that here in just a moment. But Tuesday, high of 86, low of 71 with a 70% chance of showers in the afternoon. It should clear up in the evening, however, but on Wednesday, the rain is returning once again with a 50% chance throughout the entire day. Be a high of 88 and a low of 70. Moving on into Thursday, we're continuing on with mid to high 80s in the area. High of 86, low of 71 with a 60% chance of precipitation for Thursday. Friday, it continues on with that 60% chance, high of 87, low of 71. And then on Saturday, it drops down to just a 50% chance with a high of 88 and a low of 71. Getting into Sunday, high of 89, low of 72, and rain is guaranteed in the evening pretty much, but we are seeing a 50% chance in the afternoon, so it could start a bit earlier than expected. However, on Monday, it is dropping down to a 30% chance, almost minuscule there, especially compared to the previous days. High of 89, low of 71. Now, generally looking at this, saying, wow, a lot of rain coming up, not going to be a great time for weather. But on the flip side of things, we are seeing no 90s on the board, even though we are getting close to the 90s again. We can definitely see temperatures have dropped down. I mean, even on Wednesday, the low is just barely there for 60s. You can see that pretty much across the entire board with the 70s, very, very low 70s for the low. So we are seeing some cool downs, which is not bad to have given how much heat we have been having for the past couple of weeks now. But that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.